Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. Believe it or not, we are already coming up to another event here in the constant event cycle that is War Thunder, and in this video I'll be going over everything that you need to know about the event as well as give you some details about the vehicle. Now that being said, the vehicle that will be released in this event is the EFV, otherwise known as the Expeditionary Fighting Vehicle. This vehicle has been kind of leaked in the past in recent months, and pretty strong indications were going towards this being a brand new vehicle coming to War Thunder. And here we are finally getting it. Now this will be an event running from October 2nd at 11 GMT all the way until October 20th at 11 GMT, so you'll have about 18 days. And if you're wondering about this vehicle, it will be an event vehicle, so no premium bonuses. It will be a light tank for the US at rank 6. Now this is an amphibious vehicle, which is pretty interesting, and actually it will be the fastest amphibious vehicle in War Thunder. Now this will have in water a 46km/h top speed, which is pretty damn good, and on land I believe it'll have around a 72km/h top speed, so not all too bad. This will have a 30mm Bushmaster cannon. If it's the same one that you see on the, if I'm not mistaken, the Dardo, we are going to see somewhere around 87mm of armor pen at max with the APDS, but with the APF SDS, which this will have access to, you will be able to see, I think it's about 113mm of armor pen. Now being rank 6, I believe this will be somewhere around 9, maybe 9.3 or 9.7 BR. It's a little difficult to say because when it comes to light tanks, it's just one of those things that they're usable in a lot of BRs. So for example, the VBCI and the French ground tech tree, I could use that thing pretty much through the top of the tiers, and it'll still play pretty similarly to how you're going to be able to play it pretty much in its own BR bracket. So it's a little bit funky, but I'm expecting somewhere in the mid 9s for this vehicle. Now otherwise, this will have minimal armor, being that it is a light amphibious vehicle, so it's going to be able to be penned by pretty much anything. I would imagine maybe HMG from the side, but if nothing else, at least autocannons and up, this thing will be annihilated by. Now, you can earn this by earning 35,000 mission score in ground battles every 2 days that the event is up. So from the 2nd to the 4th, the 6th, or the 4th to the 6th, the 6th to the 8th, so on and so forth, all the way until the 18th, every 2-day block you have to earn up to 35,000 mission points. Now, these mission points are calculated based on a multiplier. So basically, if you're playing arcade battles, you will get the lowest multiplier, whereas realistic is actually pretty high beyond that, and then sim is a little bit above realistic as well. Also, you need to be playing at least ground battles in rank 3 or above vehicles, so the lower the rank you play as well, the lower the multiplier you'll get on top of the multiplier based on the, if you will, the realistic or difficulty setting. Again, arcade being the lowest and rank 3 being the lowest as well. So if you're playing like arcade and rank 3 and you get like 1,000 points in your match, you might only get like 600 points of that counting towards the actual thing. Whereas if you're playing like realistic rank, I don't know, 6 or 7, that same 1,000 points might become 1,500 points or 2,000 points. It really just kind of depends on exactly what the multipliers are for this given event, but you get the idea. Now otherwise, you will be able to get a few extra rewards as well. You'll be able to get for Stage 1 a trophy with a random reward, Stage 2 decal, Stage 3 another random reward, Stage 4 more decal, Stage 5 another random reward, Stage 6 you'll be able to get a nice profile background, Stage 7 another random reward, and then Stage 8 you will be able to get the EFV. So if you get every single star, so every single time you can get the 35,000 mission score every 2 days, again, that resets every 2 days. So you have to get 35,000 mission points between the 2nd and the 4th, then another 35 between the 4th and the 6th. You guys probably get the idea at this point, but at Stage 8, you will be able to get the EFV itself, and then Stage 9, you'll be able to get a unique camo, plus 4 random modifications for the EFV. So in my opinion, pretty cool. And if you get 30,000 mission points, you'll actually be able to unlock a stage, so basically just manually buy that stage's star, if you will, for 499 Golden Eagles, and if you get 33,500, so about 90%, you'll be able to buy it for 199 Golden Eagles. My advice is always just kind of score the entire 35,000 mission score just because that way you don't have to pay the Golden Eagles in order to get that mission star. But I've been there where you just have to leave and you have one more match to be able to complete it, but you can't do it because something comes up. So it's a pretty cool system. Otherwise, this is a non-tradable vehicle, so if you do not get a special modification or upgrade for the coupon, you cannot sell it on the marketplace. And in order to be able to sell on the marketplace, you have to score a cumulative, so basically from October 2nd through October 20th, a cumulative 700,000 mission points. So basically, if I'm not mistaken, around 2 times or a little bit above 2 times the amount of mission points that you need to actually get this vehicle in every single stage really for this event. You need 700,000 mission points in total in order to upgrade the coupon that you get for the EFV, and then you could put it on the marketplace. So it's going to be quite a bit in order to put it on the marketplace, but it also kind of limits the supply, which in theory will make the people selling it a little bit happier, because in theory they could also raise the price because there's less supply. Now that being said, this will be a pretty cool event. I'm pretty excited for it. I think that this is a neat little vehicle. It's not going to play all too differently than what we have in game, but who knows? And they always try to push the amphibious thing into it, but as you guys probably know, amphibious vehicles tend to be pretty useless, but being that this is going to be a very fast vehicle, who knows? So that said, thanks so much for watching. If you don't mind, please consider liking this video, commenting, subscribing, do whatever the heck you want to do. But either way, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.